To this music, please do not flag me. I don't want copyrights to this music.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Taking it about the 1. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
He's definitely one of the best defensive tackles in the game. He's been a Pro Bowler the last 5 years running. When you run against Fletcher Cox, good luck.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's good. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The give is to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I came in there I was expecting me to come through the hole so fast. That shit was crazy.
I know that we go
Pause.
to meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Oh, woo! Almost killed him.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tackle made.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's caught by Adams.
Rodgers.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 36.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed it.
What's he gonna do? Let's go, D.
Ended up making a nice play.
He's going for this? Oh, yes. Okay. Come on.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go with Jones.
He didn't. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, my God. They just gave him that. Lucky son of a bitch. Lucky.
Shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
No way that he dives that far. Come on. That was crazy. You got hit and you're diving that far? Like, no way. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga was still on the ground and he's lunging like that. That shit is so fake. Like, if he's gonna do that, he gotta jump and fly at least. Don't fucking hit and then stretch.
1st and goal at the 1. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon.
Good drive.
Into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Sheesh, 18 plays, bro. That's too much. At least 7, 9, 10, 12. This nigga had 18. That's an ugly drive. That's too long. Way too long, bro.
Jalen Rager on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 20. Touchdown.
You see what I'm saying? Because I had XD. I saw X, but I didn't want to go there. He was already toasted up there. He's lucky I didn't bomb that, but I wanted my other route. Oh, I missed the kick. God damn. But yeah, he's lucky. I would have toasted him with X.
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
But that's crazy. Nigga went 18 plays. I scored in one play. See what I'm saying? That's like, sheesh. Like, You took too long to score, buddy.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet.
Give me that shit. Oh, yeah.
They're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a
God,
threat.
I saw that shit too. Don't play with me.
Early holiday shoppers, partner, are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of
Damn, I picked the wrong play.
the number one seed,
Fuck.
so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Fuck it.
Packers
Staying
on
it.
third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's taken down,
Sheesh.
able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. This is a pretty significant moment, a pretty cool moment. He just went over 50,000 career passing yards, and we might as well go ahead and measure for the gold jacket.
Make sure you measure it right, too. Make sure it fits perfectly when he walks out there for that ceremony. 50,000 yards in the NFL. Wow. Longevity, talent, a little bit of luck along the way, and a whole lot of people helping him get it done.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Let's go.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Let's go. I saw that shit, baby. Let's go. I thought I got stuck on the line. Thought they did me dusty right there. I was trying to back up with 51. Good shit, baby. Let's go.
Linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wentz gonna throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Marcus Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
I tried to jump that shit. Good pass.
And it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Packers 14, Eagles 9.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Rookie Jalen Reagor, the intended target that time. And it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone.
That's crazy. That was crazy. I'm not going to hold you. That was It wasn't a fumble. It shouldn't be a fumble. That wasn't a fumble. Yeah, it wasn't a fumble. He's lucky. He's lucky though. He hit the ground. Yo, that I thought it was dead as a fumble. He got spanked. Yo.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Ooh.
Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
The 47-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Fuck.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that
I couldn't grab my guy on that.
It brings up 3rd.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh no! They really called pass interference. Fuck!
Instead of 4th down, 1st down.
That's crazy.
You put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Oh, I try to come in, pop him. Good shit. Damn.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now this time, Wentz will throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a play fake. Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Jalen Rager. Incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 29. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's going to go for a big play.
No way. Get it out. Let's go.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared.
Good fucking play, boy. About to say, no way. No way you burning him. About to say, get the fuck out of here. Good shit, bro. Big play Slay, baby.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson.
Woo.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Muhammad. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Wentz on the give to Sanders. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. From the 29, Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
When I was in school, math was not...
Great pick, great pick. I did not think he was going to stay over there, too. Great pick. Great pick.
And a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Midfield to the 49.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Way too much.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Wentz. Right side caught by Jackson. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
Who's one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Muhammad. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Wentz on third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he's free going down the left side. It's a
I didn't think that was gonna get picked. GG, goddamn. Good shit. He came ready.
That's the story of the game. They've been
that was ugly. I thought that was gonna get over his head.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Come on, man. I can't stand that shit. He fucking gives that up, and I can't dot him. That's the shit I'm talking about right there, bro. Fucking goodness gracious. The nigga fucking gives that lane right there, and I see it, but he can do it. Crazy.
The Eagles on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Wentz. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
To it late, he been running the same defense. That's all it was. I wasn't paying attention. I just kept playing instead of glancing. Normally I always look at the person's plays to see what they're running. I'm fine though.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun.
Oh, I couldn't throw it. God damn.
As he misses it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
It's now
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers throwing here. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Packers, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.